Hello, Derby fans. I am Pinky Donchadero, and we are ready for our second bout this afternoon here in Cleveland at the Cleveland Heights Community Center, Cleveland Heights, Ohio. How you doing, Honey Bear?
I'm doing good, You know, it was a good first game. Excited for this next one. It's going to be a real fun event.
Absolutely, absolutely. So who do we have playing in this second half?
That's right. We got the Atlanta Terminus.
Terminus,
There you go. Always have to get the pronunciation correctly here. But then let's run down the roster here for that. So 1, 2, 5, 1. We got Fancy Pants von Glittertush. 1, 3, 3, 7. We got Doctor Who's Yo Mama. 1504, we got Her Majesty's Thunder. 21, that guy. 24, Trick Daddy. 4055, Gorham Ramsey. 47, we got Nomad. At 495, we got Boulder. At 66, we got Bruiser Experience. 707 is Super G. 80 is Boo Jitsu. And for the captain is number 86, Wild Card. And 97 to finish out that one is Selena Siren. Bench staff is going to be Ian Maltent and Coach Don.
Nice.
And that's the Atlanta Terminus.
Alrighty, and your home team, again, the Cleveland Guardians wearing green. We've got the captain number 00, number 104, Poison IZ, number 122, Barbie, number 1330, Chewy, number 28, Killer Queen, number 256, Decrypt, number 3, Blitzkrieg, number 37, the assistant captain, Ruins, number 45, Halo Chick, number 47, Jess Crazy, number 5, Wikipedia, number 6, Angry Boda, number 619, Chops, number 67, Fury, and number 916, Sicko Mode. Your bench staff today is Taco Bout Payne, Right Hand Man, and Smithy.
Let's get right into it, shall we?
Absolutely, and we've got... That looks like number 495 in the white. Boulder as your lead jammer for Terminus, followed so closely by number 5, Wikipedia.
Wicked hitting that block there. It's getting called. We will switch up here. The beginning of the first half, about 30 seconds in. Score so far is Cleveland Guardians at 1 and the Atlanta team hitting a number 3.
Quick points to start. Oh, this is going to be a tall jam.
Oh, yeah.
We've got number 00, and going up against, I believe that's number 405.
That's right.
Gorham Ramsey.
Pushing right through, getting it out to the lead there. 0 battling his way through the rest of the Atlanta team.
Oh, 0, little spin maneuver there, trying to stay in bounds, but hops out and is being called off on a penalty. So this is a power jam for Gorham Ramsey and Terminus. Terminus from Atlanta.
Gorham coming in back. Blockers gliding through. Your Cleveland Guardians are really trying to hold him back.
Nice work.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Angry Boda holding him back there.
Yep. Yeah. And Killer Queen. Smart move by Terminus and the bench there. Saw that 0 was standing, so that means 0 has at least 10 seconds left in that penalty. So calling off that jam kind of resets it. It's going to give Terminus a power start. I want to even have 10-second advantage if possible. So that was an 8-point jam for Gorham Ramsey. Takes Terminus to 11. Guardian still sitting at 1. And I believe we've got number 24, Trick Daddy, with the star.
Getting held in that block there by Sicko and Barbie and Jess. 0's taking the lead.
Zero seems to like that challenge, starting in the penalty box and getting out and getting lead.
Yeah. It's like a nice little shotgun blast there.
Zero flies through the middle of the pack, gets 4 points, opts to call it off, holds Trick Daddy to 0. Cleveland Guardians sitting with 5, holding Terminus at 11.
Right, and we got our mom's favorite, Wicked, hanging out there with number 66. And that is...
Oh, 66?
Yeah, not on the roster there. I was like,
Are you hiding? Did you change your number on us? Oh, that's 66 Bruiser Experience.
Bruiser Experience. Oh, my gosh. Takes a village to read a roster sheet.
Bruiser, your lead jammer. Wicked, light on his feet, but has not figured out yet how to break past this wall.
Oh.
Gets underneath and completes that initial pass. Four points for Bruiser Experience. Nothing on the boards there for Wild Card.
All right, Ruins stepped up.
Ruins. Oh, yeah, Ruins keeping an eye on Boulder, seeing which direction Boulder is going. Decides, you know what, you can take the out. I like that inside.
Boulder really fighting to get through on there as Ruins takes the lead.
Ruins running right into, I believe that was that guy. Oh, that guy stopping Ruins and Ruins calling it off. Each jammer getting 2 points and 10-point difference at this point in the game. We are just early days here, but it's 7-17 in favor of Terminus.
Oh, Terminus is looking really good right now. They are definitely really dominant so far, but doesn't mean that the Guardians can't push through. They've shown us multiple times in the last game that they were just ready to go whenever. And Zero doing that right now.
That was a nice big hit there by, I believe, that was number 80, Bujitsu on Zero. Set Zero flying. Zero opting to play a little bit of defense there and just bounces off of Gorham Ramsey. Gorham Ramsey again is your lead. Barbie trying to take it as far as possible. Gets that signal of no pack. Has to let Gorham go.
Barbie really held it there. Really, really strong hold.
Yeah, and definitely some help there. I believe that was... Poison IZ, I think, was helping Barbie in that, keeping that bridge happening so that, you know, Barbie stayed in play and could continue to fight Gorham. Zero able to pick up a couple points there. Gorham with 6.
And we got an official timeout. Guardians are at 9. Terminus are at 23, leading the game so far. We're only about 22 minutes in, or 22 minutes left, 23 minutes left, I should say, really. Right at the 59 there.
And just in this first period of this second game, and you know, Cleveland Guardians, We have a jam-packed 2024 season, both home and away. Be sure to follow us on all the social media platforms to get all the updates. I can tell you, I know I'm going to be back here. I'm sure you're going to be here with me, Honey Bear, on April 6th. The Cleveland Guardians are taking on my home team, the Pittsburgh Zombies, our Sanction B team.
That's right. It'll be April 6th, 3 p.m. Get it here on Twitch. Or come to the game.
Yeah, come if you can be in Cleveland Heights. The Cleveland Heights Community Center is a fantastic venue. Come here, hang out with us, and watch some roller derby.
That's right.
So, look at what I have before my very eyes. I have number 5, Wikipedia, on a next level skate shop power jam.
Ooh. Tap danced his way out of the block there, got himself through. He's coming in hot, ready to take him on once again.
Wicked has at least 10 more seconds unopposed, trying to get some points on the board there before Gorham Ramsey is released from the penalty box. And Wicked delivers 4 points. Now Gorham Ramsey did start in the penalty box, so has to complete an initial pass. Nothing but daylight on that outside for our good friend Wikipedia. Happy with his performance. 2 passes, 8 points. Getting closer and closer to Terminus. No points for Gorham Ramsey. Terminus still in the lead at 23, but a nice squeak up there to 17 for the Guardians.
That's right. Official timeout right now, heading into 15 seconds of that. Definitely been a really, really tough game so far. Great to see everybody trying as hard as possible, really working it. Terminus are just a land of giants, apparently.
They really are. I mean, you know, if I were stuck in the zombie apocalypse and I was living at Terminus, I probably would want this team, this roller derby team, to be my defense.
Absolutely.
And while we are in this timeout, let's talk about our awesome sponsor, Next Level Skate Shop. It's voted the best skate shop in Cleveland. Next Level Skate Shop is a woman-owned business that's been a long-time official sponsor of the Cleveland Guardians. Be sure to stop by Coco's booth on Turn 4 here at the Cleveland Heights Community Center for all your roller derby needs. Or, you know, if you do not have the benefit of being here in person with us, visit the Next Level Skate Shop. I'm sure that they have a website, social media, and, you know, when you're in Cleveland, they do have a brick and mortar store.
That's right.
So check it out.
Really awesome spot over there near downtown and whatnot. It's a cool little spot.
Yeah, nice. I know if I was in the market for some new skates, I might be willing to take the 2-hour trip from Pittsburgh into Cleveland to have Coco fit me for some new gear.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I literally have been skating on the same skates since 2007.
Oh, wow.
Maybe?
Okay. I think it's time. I'll take you over there. I'll treat you.
You know, it might. Wow,
yeah.
You're going to treat me to some skates. You're very generous, Honey Bear.
I try to be.
Alrighty, and we've got Trick Daddy with the star for Terminus. Ooh, big hit on Chewy. Both go down. I believe that's going to be a back block on Trick Daddy. So this is going to be a Next Level Skate Shop power jam for the Cleveland Guardians and Ruins.
Ruins really trying to push through, really just getting stuck in there, trying to pull out of it.
Wow, this tripod is amazing. And Chewy with the offense just takes out that point of the tripod.
Sacrificing the body there to really get Ruins through. Moving it along.
Fancy Pants Von Glittertush trying to reset. Ruins able to dip underneath that shoulder. Gets lead. That took some time there. We're almost, you know, an entire minute into this jam before we had a lead jammer called.
That's what we would call the gauntlet for sure. That was definitely some real defense being played there. Anybody watching will definitely want to see that. Anybody who saw that will definitely see a really good sense of defense being held together by Atlanta, keeping Bruins here as from moving as much as possible. But Bruins finding that open spot, getting out, able to come through.
That's what I wish we had replay.
Oh, yeah.
Rewind. So when you have the chance, go back and rewatch it. Go to that point in time. That was textbook roller derby right there. Nice blocking there by Chops. Takes Bruiser Experience off the track. Oh, and wide open lane on the inside. Perfect path for Bruiser to pick up lead jammer. Definitely seeing a difference in this game than the first game. We're trading lead jammer back and forth, where, Detroit had control every jam.
Yeah, the Guardians are no fools. They definitely saw what they lacked in the first game, and they've decided to up it for this game, and they are giving Terminus a run for their money right now.
Yep. And, Terminus, they had last season off, so they are back in full swing, trying to get all their games in to become officially ranked in the MRDA. Cleveland Guardians are ranked. I would have to go back and look. I want to say that Cleveland Guardians are at the bottom of it, unfortunately. They're doing great. Their game last with the Zombies was their first win in 5 seasons. So it was a great win. It was momentum for them, and that's what Wikipedia wanted. Wikipedia and Boulder out of the pack. Foot race here. This is like a speed skating match, but Boulder is in the lead.
Boulder brought the score up to about 31-21 here in favor of Atlanta. So far, this has been a really aggressive game. It's been really fun to watch here for all those watching on the Twitch stream, for all those sitting out the benches there too. It's been really, really wonderful to see, and we're not even halfway through.
Now think about it. This has, we're seeing a double header. This is technically a triple header. There was a closed bout this morning, so Terminus and Detroit Riot played first thing this morning, I want to say at like 10 o'clock. So fresh off of that bout, Detroit went on to play the Guardians. Now the Guardians are in their back-to-back bout against Terminus. And this is when your announcers have to go back to theater school and start doing their theater exercises. Hey, fun fact. Did you know our lovely friend here, his name is Gary the Guardian. He's named after our favorite retired skater, Gary Sweat.
Oh, Gary Sweats. Retired about a few years back now, right?
About a few years back. I think came back after the pandemic, played for a little while, and retired.
Honored with being named after the Guardians mascot here. Mm-hmm. True honor. True honor.
I'm sure that you're watching this and thinking the same thing that we are, all that oofing, but Ruins down low, blocking Gorham Ramsey. Jammer on jammer defense. Now Ruins trying to find the right footing, has one blocker to beat, steps around, and is your lead jammer.
Ruins calculating, seeing the openings, trying to get through. Getting stopped there.
Ruins looks like picks up a couple points there. I'm seeing almost goat horns being thrown. 2 points for Ruins, holds Gorham to 0.
We got some wings being flapped there right at the line. Some Guardians getting some wing flow, getting those arms moving. Chewy moving around there, holding it. Chewy letting Zero get through.
Nice work there. Only 2 Guardians blockers on the track, and Zero still able to pick up lead. Trick Daddy with a little bit of a hop gets out on the initial pass. Zero had those wings, picks up 4 points and calls it.
Chipping away, getting every little point they can. Guardians trying to keep that momentum going, not to lose it before the half even hits. We're not even there yet.
I mean, if we keep going this way, Guardians keep picking up a couple, eking closer and closer. This jam could be the change that the Guardians need. Beautiful blocking by Chops. Holds down Bruiser Experience. Bruiser able to finally make that last-ditch effort and gets lead.
And Wicked coming around from the back there. Call out before Wicked could take the opportunity to take the lead. Beautiful defensive play there from the Guardians. Really great to see them really putting their bodies into it, really holding it back. Even if you can't stop them completely, if you're just keeping them back for a couple seconds here and there, that's all that really matters. You're just making sure nobody's getting through, nobody's able to score on you. It's good.
Oh, wow, this mic just picked up my snort. That guy was trying to get rid of that pivot helmet cover, wanted to get rid of it and threw it, and just like, it flopped. It was a lead balloon.
Well, those things don't fly very far.
They do not.
Only the people underneath them.
Wasn't there a whole balloon disaster here in Cleveland?
Like in the 90s, yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about the burning river, but not that, that's for sure.
There's a podcast that I listen to, and one of their most recent episodes was called Cleveland Crimes, and it was an episode requested by Cleveland Guardians' own Decrypt, whose gateway gal into the podcast was Chewy.
Oh.
So, fun fact.
There's another fun fact, dropping some knowledge on y'all.
True crime podcasts are very popular amongst Derby people. Boulder with that lead jam on a second scoring pass.
Oh, nice little jump there. Killer Queen picking back up.
And gets back up. Officials puts that star hat on. Star pass. I like as Killer's coming off the tracks, Chops is telling Killer how far in the air she was on that jump. I mean, that was at least a, second grader. Yeah. Guess what? I hopped the apex the size of a second grader.
I say a little jump, but man, that was definitely more than I could ever do on some quads. So.
And again, we've got Gorham Ramsey jamming. Just pushes, uses that height advantage, gets lead. Zero completing the initial pass. Looks like Gorham calls it off, but not in time. They always say skate through the fourth whistle. So important because Cleveland Guardians were able to pick up 4 points as well.
Cleveland Guardians, they were established in 2013. Unlike the performance sports you may have seen on TV decades ago, modern roller derby is a full contact regulated sport with hits, rules, penalties, and points that we're all bringing to you right now.
Absolutely. So if you are interested in what our rule set is, even though we are part of the MRDA, we play by the WFTDA rule set. You can go to WFTDA.com, I believe, it still is, and look at the rules that all these amazing officials have to learn and enforce for these skaters on the track.
All right, Trick Daddy coming in hot, finding his opening there, taking the lead once again.
Wikipedia going one-on-one. Big shoulder hit there by, that was number 1504, Her Majesty's Thunder. Oh, was feeling like that there should have been something called there, but that went against Her Majesty's Thunder. She gets the penalty instead. 6 points for Trick Daddy, increasing the lead, 54 Terminus, 31 Guardians.
All right, Ruins going in with Bruiser pushing through, taking the lead. Chops is back out of the penalty.
You know, and I believe that Cleveland Guardians are still looking for additional sponsors and ads. You can sponsor the penalty box for the 2024 season and have our silly voices repeatedly say your business name over and over again while people go to that penalty box.
That's right.
Because if not, I'm going to name it after myself.
Oh, yeah.
Like I did at Western Hemisphere Cup. My co-announcer, Johnny Pepper, it was the Pinky Pepper Patch. We gave ourselves lots of free advertisement.
Absolutely.
I apologize, MRDA and Cleveland Guardians.
Still working that one. Oh, and the body's hitting the floor there.
Zero being the ever gentleman that he is, and making sure that Terminus number 47 Nomad is okay.
Showing the true sportsmanship and being the captain that he is, leading the team the way that he would like them to be. Zero, definitely great sportsman.
Total class act.
Total class act. On and off the track there, so. We got official review, timeouts.
I believe that's a timeout being called. Official review. This is actually going to be an official review from Terminus, wearing white. So again, official review is a chance for the captains, the coaches to have a little confab with the referees, asking, maybe they expected a penalty to be called that was not called, or they object to a penalty that was called. So they're going to get out there and they're going to discuss it.
Definitely got to check with each other and make sure everything is good. But we want to let you know, Roller Derby Athletics is your ultimate online resource for new and seasoned skaters. We offer expert guidance, off-skates, workouts, and team training and inclusive community to help you level up. RDA strives to help skaters become safe, strong, and unstoppable. That's right. Underline that one there.
I'm unstoppable.
Both these teams have been pretty unstoppable. It's been quite the back and forth here.
Yeah, we definitely have had quite a back and forth. Terminus, just from my little bit of stat sheets here, kind of turning the tides here and taking control of that lead jammer status, getting lead jammer status 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the last jams in a row. Cleveland has not had lead jam since the 12th jam, and we are on jam number 18. So hoping to see the Cleveland Guardians get some momentum, get the wind beneath their wings. Does anybody have a Red Bull? Get them that lead jam train going and turn the tides. Because it was pretty even matchup. We were seeing them go back and forth quite a bit until these last handful of jams, and Terminus taking quite a bit of control.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely been a really defensive heavy game on both sides, but we've been seeing Atlanta definitely getting a lot more of the points, being able to jump out of the leads there. Not to say that the Guardians haven't been giving it their all. They really have. They've really been putting themselves in there, really getting into places that makes it really difficult for people to get out of, especially when you're a jammer and you're trying to get through. Even if you are a 7-foot-tall jammer, it's still really hard to get out of that when you have a really tough defense like that. So
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, just look at this floor wall that's built right off that line. The Halo chick coming in clutch, clears it out, gives Wikipedia a path. Wikipedia, though, just 2 steps behind Gorham. Gorham is your lead, and Gorham too close for comfort. Yeah. Would rather not have any points, calls it off to stay in complete control.
Well, if you've been enjoying this game as much as we have here, you can definitely come and see some more games that we got here. Cleveland Guardians have a jam-packed 2024 season, both home and away. So even if you're not in the Cleveland area, maybe you might be in Chicago. Maybe you'll be in Pittsburgh. You know, who knows? Who knows where you're going to be. So just check it out online. You can figure out wherever you are.
Yeah, and if, Cleveland isn't your hometown, I bet you your hometown has roller derby.
Absolutely.
And Trick Daddy, as we were busy chit-chatting away, gets lead jammer for Terminus.
Getting in there. Get out of these spots. Oh! Little topple.
Looks like we're going to get timeout here.
Our team plays under the MRDA, or the Men's Roller Derby Association, which is a competitive flat track roller derby organization ranked internationally among dozens of teams from the U.S., Canada, Mexico, Europe, and more. So, did you know that?
I did know that because you know what? My ultimate goal this year is to go to Europe. Our MRDA championships are held in October. They're going to be hosted this year by Ferentyne in Newcastle on Tyne, United Kingdom. So, yeah, Pinky wants to go.
Yeah. They need announcers.
I believe I might be in charge of that with the MRDA. So,
Strokes beard.
When applications come out, I will be sending you invites.
All right, you heard it here. So we're at the official timeout right now. Getting together, talk it out.
Yeah, our officials, again, we'd like to thank everybody. I cannot even stress enough how many people that it takes to keep the wheels rolling in this sport. Officials, announcers, photographers, our medics, volunteers, sponsors, vendors, and you, our fans that are here today, live and in person, and watching on this Twitch stream. This event could not happen without your support. You patronizing our merchandise, just paying admission fees, buying that 2024 Cleveland Guardians season pass. So important. We love you so much. Thank you for being here for us, so we could do this fun wheelie shoot sport that we love so much.
Absolutely. All right, getting in there. Everybody's really holding it back. Oh, breaking through. Oh.
There's smiles all around.
Smiles all around for sure. Zero coming behind here, trying to get into the lead, but it's called off before he could even meet the pack.
So I think I saw Jam Ref Cherry Bomb throwing 2 fingers in the air, so 2 points for Bruiser experience, and Zero not able to pick any up before Bruiser called that off.
Terminus leading at 63 points right now to the Cleveland Guardians having 31. 7 minutes until the end of the period.
And again, unfortunately, it's that control. Cleveland Guardians haven't been able to pick up any points for the last 6 jams, while Terminus is jam after jam. And here we go again with Boulder.
And Wicked wants to prove you wrong on that one and try and grab some points here.
I challenge thee, Wikipedia, to get points for me. I unintentionally made that rhyme.
It works. Remember that. Write that down.
Sound bites. We need sound bites.
There you go. the next thing. It's the end of the jam there. They're setting back up again, getting ready for the next one. Fancy Pants over there. It really does have fancy pants.
I mean, that is Fancy Pants von Glitter Tush.
Not just a name.
No, this is living up to the name. And some stompy stomps. Stomp. Whistle blows. We've got Ruins up against Gorham Ramsey. Gorham just powers through. His team just opens up that elevator door enough for Gorham to sneak past. Gets lead. Hi, Mom. My mom just let me know she's listening.
all the moms are listening right now, and I love it. It's been a good time. Support the kids. I'm sure Gorham's mom is particularly proud. He's just been going through bulldozing everybody, his own teammates, the Guardians, everyone just keeps going.
Ruins trying to break that tripod in between, while Gorham takes advantage of the fact that his team is swarmed around Ruins, gets past. 12 points so far, and we still have like 44 seconds in this jam unless Gorham decides he wants to call it off.
Been a real David and Goliath moment here.
Oh no, I think Gorham's being called on a penalty.
Oh yeah, skating over.
So, Honey Bear, what is this?
We got Ruins coming around hot, ready to take the lead, and we are in the next level power jam. Thank you. I saw the hint. I picked it up.
I dropped it. You picked it up.
Took a second. But that's what we're here for. We're here to let you know that Ruins is trying to break through that wall.
And since Gorham Ramsey was in the penalty box, that negated lead jam status. We had to go to the end of the jam clock, which was enough for Ruins to pick up 4 points, breaks that scoreless streak for the Cleveland Guardians. Gorham Ramsey's still going to be in that penalty box starting this next jam. Did end with 15 points. So the Guardians at 78. Guardians at 35, Terminus at 78. This is a Cleveland Guardians next level skate shop power jam. Captain Zero with the star trying to stay on his skates, but looks like that might be a forearm call. And the power start passes. Hands it over to Gorham Ramsey and Terminus.
Gorham signaled to call it by his coach there. Coach Don, I believe, was the one that signaled that.
And we've got Coach Don and Ian Malcontent. Our bench staff for the Guardians, right-hand man, Taco About Pain, and my good friend Smithy. Smithy's doing some third base coaching out there. Zero in the penalty box. Trick Daddy also being sent to the penalty box. So this is going to free Zero. Zero does have the opportunity to pick up lead. I know Zero is fond of that.
Oh, there
Hot
he
from
goes.
the penalty box. Oh, but does not pick up lead. That's a no pass, no penalty. So if you see that kind of like fingers kind of like circling around, it means you got through the pack. It wasn't pretty, but you didn't do anything that impacts the gameplay, so you don't get the penalty, but you can't be lead. You did it dirty enough that you can get away with it, but we're not going to reward you.
See.
That's okay. Zero didn't need lead to pick up points. 6 points for Zero. None for Trick Daddy.
Game is still Atlanta at 82 and Cleveland at 41.
And that looks like we're going into less than 1 minute left. And hey, Cleveland Guardians want to thank the City of Cleveland Heights and the Cleveland Heights Community Center for being a proud supporter of one of the most diverse sports around. Be sure to check out the many local shops, businesses, and restaurants in the area, all of which are just minutes away from this venue. I like coming here to the Cleveland Heights Community Center. I've done a lot of announcing for Cleveland. We had the Western Hemisphere Cup here. Lots of great places, like I can walk to the Starbucks. Announcers always need caffeine.
Always. That's right. I've been here a few times doing some non-skating officiating, helping out with the penalty box, helping out with scorekeeping and whatnot, and the facilities are always wonderful. The staff here is wonderful. It's been great. So Thanks again to that. But also thanks again to all of our volunteers here. Thank you to all these non-skating officials, all the skating officials, all the announcers, the people working the cameras, the vendors, the sponsors, the medics, and especially to you all, the fans, for watching, listening, and having a good time with us here at the Cleveland Heights Community Center.
So I believe that we are on an official review here. I see Nick Tater having a conversation with Zero and Ruins, and that looks like it might be Ian Malcontent out there with Dr. Who's Your Mama. And we just want to, again, remind you that Cleveland Guardians have a jam-packed 2024 season, both home and away. Be sure to follow us on social media to get all the updates. Again, after today, tune in right here. Stop at the Cleveland Heights Community Center to see the Cleveland Guardians take on Pittsburgh Roller Derby's Pittsburgh Zombies. That's sanctioned B team. Super excited for May 4th. May 4th, we'll see the return of our good friends, Flower City Fear. They had a bit of a hiatus, rebuilt their team, and they're gearing up. They have their season. I think their season starts next week. So there'll be some familiar faces. Some of the Flower City Fears players played here for the Guardians for a couple seasons. So we'll miss them here on the Guardians, but glad to see Stram and Rad and Dick Move back with their home team, the Flower City Fear.
Excellent.
So
should be a good time. You definitely can go to any of the Cleveland Guardians social media websites, and you can see the schedules there. Or any like Pinky said, any major city probably has a roller derby team, so you could probably watch anything.
You can, and you know what? If you don't have a MRDA team, you might have a WFTDA team, and if you don't have that, you may have a JRDA team, and that's Junior Roller Derby. Junior Roller Derby is the coolest, and it is going to be the lifeblood of WFTDA, MRDA, as those kids learn the sport from the ground up, play throughout their childhood, become super amazing superstars, and then graduate here into adult derby. So, I'm pretty biased with Junior Derby. We've had a lot of skaters from the Pittsburgh Derby brats age out and now play on the Pittsburgh Roller Derby. Some amazing talent that's in juniors. So.
Definitely a few have popped up also at the Burning River and in the Guardians too.
Yeah.
Who share a few members with each other and whatnot. But definitely a great source for anybody who's looking to do it. No matter your age, young, old, whatever it be, you can definitely be a part of roller derby.
Yep. Roller derby is all inclusive. Size, gender, age. You can derby with us.
That's right.
And if you don't want to skate, you know what? We have other things you can do. You can wear stripes and blow whistles. You can sit at the penalty box and ensure that justice has been done. You can wear one of these fancy headsets like us, talk into a microphone about this sport. And there goes my friend, my mom's favorite, Wikipedia lead jammer.
Coming out like a rocket. Going through, trying to take that momentum. Oh, and he finds it again. Right out of the pocket there. Wicked is going. As the bodies hit the floor over in the pack there. This is the Wicked we like to see. We like to see that quick Sonic the Hedgehog-esque character flying out and getting as many points. He's calling it now.
Calling it off because you know what? He sees that we can potentially get another jam here in this first half. So super excited about this potential. I don't know. We're counting down 22 seconds. It's possible. It's possible we could get reset and have another jam. But big jam for Wikipedia. 8 points. Increasing the Guardian score to 49. Terminus still at 82. And we've got one more jam.
Boulder wearing the star for Atlanta. And we got Ruins wearing the star for the Cleveland Guardians here. Ruins really fighting her way to get out there.
Ooh, nice work there by Boulder. Dips underneath. That looks like that was Fury, and Poison IZ gets those first 4 points. Ruins, though, right on the heels of Boulder. Boulder gets those 4. Sees Ruins coming and calls it off, and that's going to take us to intermission. I like that little congratulatory smiles and shrugs there by Boulder and Ruins.
Right.
That is awesome, and this is going to take us to the half. We're going to have about 15 minutes. Rejoin us here for some more roller derby action.
All right, we are back from intermission. Hopefully you all got your snacks and goodies ready for this second period.
Yeah, second period. You know, we should have done this in the first bout with Detroit. We could have done back again. Wrong team for a little Eminem reference, but
oh,
yeah.
Opportunities missed, but hopefully not for the Guardians.
I will remember that.
Yes. Yes, I've got to write these down. Kind of things.
Yep, we are back here again. Cleveland Heights, Ohio, the Cleveland Heights Community Center. We've got our home team, the Cleveland Guardians, wearing green, up against Terminus from Atlanta in the white and purple. This is actually going to be a next level skate shop power jam with Wikipedia. Wikipedia on the track solo while Boulder serving a penalty. Wikipedia, your lead jammer. Wikipedia able to get out of that pack with ease, picks up 4 points, smartly calls off the jam while Boulder still serving that penalty. Boulder standing, so that means Boulder has at least 10 seconds left in this penalty. So that's going to give Cleveland another next level skate shop power jam.
Got the 5-second mark there. All right, and that is the whistle. We are starting it off. Ruins in there.
Boulder out of the penalty box, gets on the track, hops the straightaway on the outside, picks up lead jammer.
Just tiptoed right in. Just made it right through. Definitely picking up speed. Weaving, bobbing and weaving through, but Ruins is hot on his tail.
Boulder looking to his bench for some direction, but may change that depending on where Ruins is on the track. Gets 4 points, spins backwards out of the pack, calls it off, holds Ruins to 0. 7 total points in that jam, takes Terminus to 93. 40-point lead for our friends from Atlanta. These two tall jammers trying to squat and get low.
Zero
does it first.
Tiptoes.
Tiptoes through the tulips.
That's right. He went right through that there, and he is in the lead right now, and he's about to hit the wall, but maybe he'll get through, break on through.
Oh, wild card closing that. Wild card always coming in as that wild card. Didn't expect him to kind of close that lane out for 0.
Truly living up to that name there. A lot of the players really have their names picked out perfectly for exactly what they do here and what they deliver for their team. Really, really, really good team here with the Guardians are up against. But the Guardians are definitely giving it their all. They're not floundering. They're definitely trying to push hard, definitely trying to keep the momentum going from that first period there.
Yeah, some teams are a second half team, and they get their momentum and their steam and change
Wicked
the tides.
really pushing there. Did you see that? That was just...
Whew. Oh my goodness. And Wicked so quick was working that outside, and made the decision and the quick maneuvering to get to the inside.
Pushes through. He finds himself getting bounced off and calls it. Really good jam for Wicked there.
Hey, did you know our teams play under the MRDA, or the Men's Roller Derby Association, which is a competitive flat track roller derby organization? We are ranked internationally among dozens of teams from the U.S., Canada, Mexico, Europe, and more. One of my favorite teams from Mexico, Disorder.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, they are such a good team. They've been around for a while, but they snuck into the MRDA scene a couple seasons ago and just took us all by storm. I think everybody who's watched them loves them.
Oh, man. All right, now I got something to look forward to. Speaking of looking forward, Ruins coming in hot in the lead right now. Just making her way back into the pack there. To dodge. Ooh! A long stride there.
Nice
from a
work.
wild card, yeah.
Yeah. Bujitsu really on Ruins, kind of pins Ruins up against that line, not moving, keeping Ruins completely contained, and forces Ruins to call it off.
Starting up for the jam. This time our jammers will be 0 in the green. And we got... who's that? That's Boulder. That's right.
We're so used to these tall jammers. Boulder gets down, squats down, and gets eclipsed, and we can't see. But Boulder up on those toe stops, maneuvering side to side. One toe stop is all Boulder needs to get out of the pack and pick up lead. Boulder does not like the fact that Terminus has been on a 0 scoring run.
Whoa, yeah.
Did Boulder just make himself into a C to get around Just Crazy?
Absolutely. Definitely finished the YMCA right there for that one. Getting around all the blockers there. Bringing it backwards. Only 2 blockers out there for the Guardians right now. They're going to hold it down, try and keep the momentum going here.
Yeah, 2 blockers and their jammer in the penalty box. 0 opting to take that star off and work as a blocker for a moment. Wants to kind of reset, get back into jammer mode. Repositions that hat and is ready to score some points. Ooh. 0 takes an apex hop there. Lands it, but not the most graceful slides, right back out of bounds. Boulder calls off that jam after picking up 3 more points, goes to a 15 points.
You know, the Cleveland Guardians hold the MRDA record for the most sanctioned games played in the season with 15 games in 2017. Can you guess who did the second? I think you know the answer.
I'm going to put my fingers in my temples and go Cleveland Guardians.
Oh, you got it. It helps with Gary giving us the answers there. But you know what? That's what Gary's here for, to help us along and to inspire us to keep on pushing. There we go. And speaking of pushing, we're back in the action here.
Oh no, the Cleveland Guardians penalty box is filling up. Seeing Halo Chick and Blitzkrieg in the penalty box. I know that Halo Chick had a handful of penalties last game. I didn't get a chance to check at the half where we sat with penalties. Ooh, big hit there on my good friend Wikipedia. Well, Gorham Ramsey gets out of that pack, what feels like, again, untouched. 4 more points.
And Wicked's got the star on now.
Beautiful screen there by, I believe that was Nomad, and Bujitsu just created a screen, captured the Guardians, left that outside lane free and clear for their good friend Gorham Ramsey.
All right, 5-second mark here. All right, and that looks like ATL is really pushing through, trying to get past the Guardians there to pick the lead, which they have.
I just tuck and rolled with chops.
You're playing the game.
I am.
Maybe you got to suit up.
I'm so out of practice. Brianna Ruins completes initial pass, but Trick Daddy has eyes, sees her coming, doesn't want to allow for any points, calls it off, is okay with just getting 3 points. 126 for Terminus. Guardians frozen at 63.
I'm sure Terminus wants to keep playing a really heavy defense game, not let the Guardians get any points, try to keep it, since they're a nice, good lead. The last thing you want to do is let them bleed out and get a bunch of points right now. So, we had a big toss there.
But you
Zero.
know,
It's good. It's good.
That was great. Zero went down, but the blocker that took Zero down also went out of bounds. So Zero still in play, gets right back up, and is able to be determined lead.
As he makes his way around the track right now, takes a bit of a breathing session, catches breath after that fall. He's ready to go back in.
Ooh, Zero hopped right through the middle.
Definitely a skip and a hop for sure.
We're not going to apex jump, we're going to pack jump.
Yeah. Save the energy. Oh.
No bad, back out on the track from the penalty box. Hits Zero, almost giving Zero the momentum to get through the pack quickly and pick up more points.
That's right.
So that's a nice big jam for Cleveland. That actually is their highest scoring jam of the game so far. 12 points from Zero, taking the Guardians to 75. No points for Terminus, still sitting at 126.
If you've been enjoying watching or listening to, or however you've been doing this with us, and you really feel like you want to be a part of it, Cleveland Guardians are actively recruiting, and they definitely want you. No experience is needed to join the team. We'll teach you everything you need to know, and about roller derby, about the game, about being part of the Cleveland Guardians. Our spots, our sport offers community and connection with diverse groups of skaters. You just message us, and we'll give you more details. Got official timeouts right now.
Yeah, it looks like there's some conversation here. Looks like maybe a penalty is being assessed to Zero as the jammer. But you know, our head official here, Nick Tater, we want to thank volunteers like Nick Tater, all of the officials, volunteers, announcers, photographers, medics, sponsors, our vendors, and you, the fans. We absolutely appreciate you. You help keep the wheels rolling in this sport. We could not do what we do here today or any of these future events without you. So please keep on supporting roller derby. Tune into our Twitch streams. hit up the merch store, give your favorite derby skater a hug, a high five, tell them you love them.
Absolutely.
Love to the officials. So 0 in the penalty box, but not as the jammer.
No.
But we do have, this is a next level skate shop power jam for Wikipedia, as there was a star pass there to Who's Your Mama. Who's Your Mama's in the penalty box, serving 30 seconds, thinking about what actions could be taken to change her deceptive ways.
Wicked just getting through that whole little path. He found the smallest hall and got himself through it. Calling it now. Taking those little bits of points there.
Smart move. Hit it and quit it, and make sure Mama stays in that penalty box.
Seen a lot of smiles, some dancing here from both sides of the team. High fives. It's been a really good sportsman match here. A lot of people seem pretty happy with what's going on, and you know what? I hope you are too, everybody that's watching right now.
I just want to go out and change the sequence on Glitter, Fancy Pants Von Glitter Tush's shorts.
It's like the Nicolas Cage pillow.
It is. Wouldn't that be disturbing if the person was blocking you, all of a sudden their butt changed to Nicolas Cage? I would give up. I'd be like, I'm done. I quit roller derby.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
I'd call off every time. Who are we playing? No, thank you.
Yep.
All right, Ruins coming in hot with the lead right now. Looking for that path. Oh, and a nice jump there. Nice apex jump there. To keep up with the lead, let's open up that walls there.
Mama finally released from the penalty box. Feels like that Dr. Who's Your Mama sat there for quite some time. Dr. Who's Your Mama's like, I know. No lead.
Yeah.
No lead. I'm not the lead. Fine. While Brianna Ruins picks up 4 more points, 8-point scoring pass, increases the lead to 87. This is the third scoreless jam for Terminus, still sitting at 126. So this is still a close enough game. We've got 16 and a half-ish minutes left. Anything can happen at this point, Honey Bear.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely up in the air at this point. And Wicked deciding that he wants to take the lead really, really, really badly.
Wicked must know my mom is watching and cheering for him.
Feels it. She's got the seance going. He's got his little voodoo doll out and everything.
Oh, but looks like Wikipedia calls it off. Does not get any points on that. While Terminus able to sneak in just 1 before that last whistle.
And Wicked's in the penalty box, it looks like.
Oh, no, Wicked.
Maybe this will be the new streak. Try to get into the box as much as possible.
Well, within reason, because,
absolutely.
you can't score points if you're in the penalty box. And you also can only be in the penalty box 7 times, and then you have to leave your bench, and we don't want that.
No, we don't want that.
We don't want that at all. I mean, sometimes a couple penalties are worth it. No, you serve your time, you get it out of your system, but we don't want it to be a habit.
Absolutely. Yeah, we hope this doesn't progress into anything worse, but it doesn't look like it, as he's ready to jump back in there. And he's off.
Out of the penalty box, but I see the finger in the air. That L designating Gorham Ramsey as lead jammer for Terminus. Lead in 4 points. Ooh, nice work there by Wicked. Gets around a couple blockers. Completes the initial pass. Last hit there by Killer Queen. Taps Gorham Ramsey out. Gorham picks up 3 points. So that's 7 total in Jam 13.
Did you know roller derby is played on quad roller skates? Not inline skates. Quad skates are much better for stability, lateral maneuverability, and all kinds of things to get you around the track quicker and basically a lot more safer.
Yep, got to work those edges on those skates just like Boulder did. Ooh, Boulder coming in hot. Splits right past number 104, Poison IZ. But I do believe that that might have been a high block call there on Boulder. So Boulder is losing the previous aforementioned lead jammer status. This is going to be a next level skate shop power jam.
Zero trying to find a way to get around. He's pushed out.
No Nomad being called out. Pack's moving a little bit slower. Zero working hard. Taking a little bit of time trying to recoup. Only has 2 blockers to get around, but it's Wildcard and ooh! Big hit by Wildcard. Wildcard, though, being called on the penalty, so Zero able to just get right back on track. Picks up 4 more points. Boulder untouched, 4 more. But Zero answers right back at you. You get 4, I get 4. But guess what? I have 4 more than you to start right now. So, ha ha.
I'm sure. Ooh. Zero taking a sit down.
Zero watching the clock is like, okay, I'm cool with this.
Contemplating there.
And hey, look at that. 12-12. That brings the Cleveland Guardians past the century mark, sitting at 104. Terminus with 146. A little bit of track maintenance there. Thank you to our volunteers.
Absolutely. That's where I started.
Yeah.
Track.
Were you a taper?
That's right.
Did you just have pieces of tape stuck all over your body?
No, I wised up. I used my years of stage tech, and I actually hung it from my belts. Nice. I had like a bungee cord and everything. I know.
Nice.
I was looking real cool. All right.
Ooh. I feel like the bodies were being sacrificed. Killer Queen sacrificing themselves for Ruins. Ruins gets 1 point and calls it off before Bruiser Experience is able to approach the pack. I believe this is a team timeout called by our friends from Atlanta for Terminus. And hey, did you know that roller derby back in the ancient times used to be played across 3 periods with 2 intermissions, much like hockey? That's why we have 2 halves of roller derby, and they're still called periods to this day.
They also used to have like punching and shoving and, you know.
Never.
Or is that rollerball?
That's rollerball, roller games. I think roller games was at one point in the 90s. They were jumping sharks. Oh wait, no, that's Happy Days.
What's the trampolines? Was that in there? That was a basketball, right?
Oh, Harlem Globetrotters, maybe American Gladiators. Wasn't American Gladiators, if I watched correctly, I believe that it was actually invented in Cleveland.
Was it?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The more you know.
As the rainbow goes across our screen. So it looks like my good friend Wikipedia out there. Nice little hop around Dr. Who's Your Mama is your lead jammer.
Showing that he is the true American Gladiator, getting through the gauntlet of people, climbing the mountain there, trying to get through. Oh, calls it. Nice. Wicked really earning his wings right now.
Do you know how Wikipedia got his name?
No.
Wikipedia was watching roller derby. I'm sure it was some sort of tournament or whatnot, and was like, what is this sport? And literally went to Wikipedia and looked up roller derby and was like, I need to play this sport. This is the coolest thing ever.
The light bulb shined the moment.
Exactly.
They said, you pick your own name. And he's like, oh, I already found it.
I found roller derby and my name.
That's right. It was a calling. It was meant to be.
It was. Gorham Ramsey taking on Ruins. Gorham picking up lead. Again, we're now kind of back to where we were when we started this derby bout, back and forth with lead jammer. So that's why we're seeing a couple points here for Cleveland, a couple points for Atlanta.
Saw Angry Boda try to hold him back there, giving it her all against Gorham Ramsey.
I heard a caw, caw.
Somebody's looking for their friends.
Oh, nice bridging there.
Hold them off right there.
Oh, Boda thinking that maybe all of the team is still bridged.
Yeah, Boda and Chewy trying to get that one right.
Has to let Gorham go. That's a second scoring pass for Gorham.
And they're in there. That's the three-man trying to get him out, but he steps over. Continues on.
And I think this is the first time we're going to see this. We have a star pass to Poison IZ.
Yeah.
Poison IZ gets that hat firmly placed upon the head, and Gorham says, no, sorry, I don't want to shut down your star pass dreams, but I'm calling this off.
I know. That we saw some momentum coming out of her, so I was excited to see where it was going to go, but just cut a little too short.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. But now I'm seeing in between those whistles that Poison IZ is coming to the penalty box, star in hand. So this is going to be a power start for Terminus and Boulder. Boulder is your lead jammer. Actually, Boulder not your lead jammer. I believe there was a no pass, no penalty. So that opens the door for Poison IZ. Poison IZ can come out of that penalty box and still earn lead jam.
Well, we can see now what Poison IZ is trying to get to. Got caught up there in the net of bodies. Looks like she's fighting her way through.
Zero, nice work recycling, going from back to front, making sure that Boulder is in check. Boulder goes out of bounds and has to come in behind the furthest most blocker, which currently is Zero. Zero trying to cause confusion and possibly force that track cut. Oh, big hit by Just Crazy. Boulder able to recover beautifully.
I tell you, these Guardians are tough. They are super tough. They get hit, they come right back up.
And Poison IZ, after furious attempts, unable to, crack the code, passes off the star to Zero. Oh, Zero comes up hot directly into that guy.
And we are in official timeout right now. We just love to give a big shout out to everyone that helps out with keeping the wheels rolling for this sport. The officials, the announcers, photographers, camera folks, all that. The medics, volunteers, sponsors, vendors, and of course, you fans. Without you, we wouldn't be here right now. We would just be doing it for the love of it, but we appreciate you all coming out and supporting us.
Absolutely. I mean, I would still be doing it, but I like your enthusiasm and you joining in with us on that. And you know what? I know what you're thinking. Those jerseys look sweet.
They are so
I
sweet.
want one. You know what? You can get your own authentic Cleveland Guardians jerseys with custom names and numbers. They're available on our web store. I noticed on our lovely graphic here on the Twitch, you can just scan to shop.
Easy.
Hold up your camera. Click that picture. You can go right to the web store and purchase your very own custom jersey, hats, scarves. Okay, so we're in Cleveland. What do you call that hat with the pom-pom on the top?
I always called it a beanie, but then I've been told that a sock, too, is like a good term for it.
I guess we're close to Canada, so it could be a toboggan.
A toboggan. That's a sled.
That's a toque.
A toque.
I call it a tassel cap.
A tassel cap. I think a toque is a Lord of the Rings character, so to be honest. I've always heard it as a sock. But I think that was the real term was beanie, wasn't that right?
I don't know. When I was a kid, growing up in the 1800s, it was always put on your tassel cap.
Tassel cap.
Okay, I put on my tassel cap, Mom.
Yeah, they always said that the other ones without the little thing on the top was
that was the beanie, right?
That was a beanie, but
yeah.
I've also heard those are skull caps.
Oh, skull cap.
That's right.
I've heard that too. But then there's those flat-brimmed hats that, I call a pap hat that has the snap. That's a skull cap, scully cap. Yeah.
The terminology as the decades go on moves. So just like the sport, they are progressing.
Roller derby.
Yeah.
And look at that. Our good friend Wikipedia, he's wearing that star hat, and he is in charge. He is your lead jammer.
He's broke through that. He's calling it.
Do I see Cherry Bomb holding up 4 fingers? So that's 4 points for Wikipedia. None for Bruiser Experience.
Guardians are at 113 right now, and the Atlanta Terminus are at 170.
Ruins and Trick Daddy, familiar faces here on our jammer line. And the Cleveland Guardians, always looking for sponsors. You could have naming rights on that jammer line.
That's right.
Trick Daddy and Ruins still fighting this pack. Oh, Trick Daddy able to get one leg underneath Killer Queen. Gets lead jammer status. Nice little step over Just Crazy for 4 points. I believe that Brianna Ruins is still in that pack, and we have 5 minutes left in this game. Wow, these games have gone by super fast. So super fast.
Especially this one. It's been just such a back and forth between all of them. The Guardians really giving Atlanta a run for their money, making them work for it. Though both teams have really been putting a lot of effort into both sides, it has just definitely been a rock'em sock'em fest for sure.
Absolutely. Trick Daddy in control, but we have a star pass. Brianna Ruins hands that over to Killer Queen. Oh, that was in stereo.
Going for a David Lee Roth-esque high kick.
Yep. Oh, and that looks like that might have hurt a little, and Trick Daddy suffering a penalty there, coming to the penalty box. That will invalidate his lead jam status, and we will go for the remainder of this jam. 20 less seconds. Oh, but that guy putting that hit right on Killer Queen. And that guy gets a penalty.
All right. That was the call. That was the call for sure.
And the time on the clock expires. Just Crazy, just going to take a little sit.
Yeah, a little sit down.
And hey, did you know that roller derby used to be played across 3 periods with 2 intermissions? Kind of much like, hockey. That's why now we've evolved into 2 halves of roller derby, 2 30-minute periods, but we still call them periods to this very day.
Yeah.
Again, all those things. We used to have double whistle starts. We used to have minor and major penalties.
Yeah. I was to say, I don't know what you would call them. You can't call them halves because we already called them halves.
Yeah.
So periods makes more sense to me.
Gorham Ramsey, lead jammer, but followed very closely by my mom's favorite, Wikipedia.
That's got to be the next jersey.
It really has. I think I'm going to need to make him a shirt, that says my mom's favorite.
Mom's favorite. All right, momentum is picking up here. The crowd is going pretty wild for this jam here.
Big gestures coming from the Terminus bench, telling Gorham Ramsey to get those points and call it off. So that was 8-all, both teams. Cleveland Guardians at 123, Terminus at 190.
And we just hit 2 minutes.
Hey, I know one thing that we have been remiss in talking about because it still seems so early in the day, but you know what? There's an after party. Come celebrate St. Patrick's Day with the Cleveland Guardians at our after party. The after party is going to be after, obviously, this last bout here at the Kensington Pub in Cleveland Heights on Lee Road, starting at about 5 p.m. So, wrap up here. Come hang out with us at the after party.
Yeah. Bring your Cleveland Guardians pint glass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself some soda pop.
Yep. And you know what? Be sure to buy your Cleveland Guardians merch. I believe we've got some green shirts there that you can take. You show your St. Patrick's pride. Oh, and look at this. Part of that official timeout is unfortunately our good friend, number 45, Halo Chick, has suffered the 7th penalty and has fouled out of this game.
Wow. Not in my days. That is first time I've seen it. First time I've seen it.
You know, when you're a really fantastic blocker like Halo Chick, you hit big, you hit hard, you draw the attention of the referees, you get called on quite a bit of penalties. So, and look at this, right off the line, we've got some jammer on jammer action. Boulder just stuck like glue to Ruins and funnels Ruins directly into Bujitsu, to able to jump out, and Boulder picks up lead.
Oh, we're right into that. Got out. Continues on like it was nothing. Angry Boda back in from the penalty box. Ready to block and push it in. Oh, nice little bounce there from Ruins. Playing the defense there.
Boulder with another pass there, just down to 1 minute left in this bout. Again, remember, we have 1 minute left in the period clock, but we go by the jam clock. So if Boulder decides to call this off before that period clock expires, we may get one more.
Anything's possible. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Roller derby, you never know. Oh, no.
Wow.
And right there at the end, Boulder getting called to the penalty box. That, again, like I said, invalidates that lead jam status. So the period clock will expire before the jam clock. I don't believe Ruins has actually completed the initial pass yet. Absolutely stuck in this Terminus wall. You know, they're doing everything to keep Ruins from getting into their zombie fortified community.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to let Ruins in. Nope, you got to stay out. And that is the end of our bout. Our unofficial score, your winners from Atlanta Terminus at 208. Cleveland Guardians with a very well fought and earned 123 points. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here today on our Twitch stream at the beginning of our 2024 Cleveland Guardians season. Super excited to have my first adventure here with Honey Bear.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure as well. I can't wait for the rest of the season together.
It's been a good time. We got a few games coming up, and you can check those out over at the Guardians websites and find out everything you need there.
Thank you.
From Honey Bear and Pinky D, we'll be seeing you.
We'll be seeing you. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.